So day 2 of our trip, Keetmanshoop to Windhoek. 6 hours more or less, not sure, but it seems like 6 hours. So we're gonna have some breakfast now. Almost finished with our packing.
This is more.
Selfie. Sy het 'n bietjie voor ons lees, sy het die hele plek vol. Kyk skeur nog, presies.
After enjoying a scrumptious breakfast, it was time for a group photo, and then onwards on our journey to explore the quiver tree forest and Giants playground, before continuing the drive along the B1 towards Windhoek. To get to the quiver tree forest, take the B1 northbound from Keetmanshoop, and after about 10 kilometers you'll find a sign directing you to the forest. Once you arrive, spend some time wandering through the forest, admiring the unique quiver trees and capturing their beauty on your camera. The Giants playground not far from there is a geological marvel consisting of large granite boulders scattered across the area, creating a fascinating natural maze. These interesting formations were shaped by wind and erosion.
Okay, so the quiver tree forests are on the C17, about 16 kilometers outside Keetmanshoop. So in fact you can actually see all the trees and these giant boulders from the road. If we wish, you can go to the quiver tree forest reception, and I think it's about 55 Namibian dollars. And you can go into the park or onto the farm. And you can get a closer look. Taking a road down the M29 towards Keetmans. Decided to take the dirt road and do some Namibian dirt roads. You know, it's actually very good, much better than the roads in South Africa. We're going to take the B1 further north once we get to it. Ik denk je met alle kanten op. Maar man het my 2 sente daai.
After visiting these two sites, we continued to Windhoek and enjoy the scenic landscape of the Namibian countryside. Once you arrive in Windhoek, you can explore the city's vibrant culture, visit attractions such as Independence Avenue and the National Museum of Namibia, or indulge in the local cuisine. Windhoek offers a range of accommodation options to suit different budgets, allowing you to relax and unwind after your day of exploration. stay at Urban Camp, a quirky but very nice tented camp in the middle of Windhoek. Pressed for time to get to a wine tasting with our distributor. As somebody needs to work, I left the group at Urban Camp and only returned late in the night. See you tomorrow morning.
Right, morning. So we at Urban Camp. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. Getting ready for the next day's drive. Yeah, so this is just to show you how it looks inside the camp itself. That's very nice. Yeah, on that side you can camp if you have your own overlander or caravan, and if you don't want to make use of the luxury tents. Okay, so we're still having the problem with the engine light coming on. The sensor says there's a low boost issue, so I was referred to Safari Engineering. They are Toyota 4x4 specialists in Namibia. And as you can see, there's quite a lot of Land Cruisers, especially this one is quite modified. It's Jens. Seems like they did a coil-over conversion on the back and some Australian imported products as well. This Land Cruiser runs in the Remy Botswana area. Then one from Botswana as well, another one. Yeah, so it seems like the ECU, they're going to just check it quickly and see if they can find the fault code, what's causing the fault code. And now they've also seen that one of the wheel bearings has an issue, so they're going to fix that for me as well. Right, quick update. They're busy stripping the right front wheel bearing. There's some play on it, so maybe they need to replace it. Otherwise, they're just going to retorque it and check if the grease is clean.
So ek het hier sien hoe hy sy gepit daar, hy krap lekker kan ook met my nou.
Okay,
so as hy nou getok word, so getok word, hy sal net gaan collapse. Ja, so hy moet vervang word. Die state. But hy moet vervang word.
Okay, so we're going to change both.
So we're going to change both, yes.
Okay, good.
Put new bearing grease and then repack it and then change it, yeah.
Okay, so what's becoming a quick check.
Okay, so the explanation or the story behind the story is that we had a fuel issue when we started on day one, and then just before Keetmanshoop, the engine management light came on, took the car to Toyota, and they reset the problem or the light. Then as we drove to Windhoek, just before Windhoek, we started getting problems again with the engine light coming on and there's no boost or no power. But I had to go to the wine tasting, and from there I was referred to go to Safari Engineering. And the thing is, the car was serviced by a reputable agent 2,000 kilometers before we left on the trip. So yeah, everything should have been fine. But yeah, looks like you can't always be sure that when it's serviced that you're not going to have any problems.
Okay, so it's just before 20 to 6. We're on our way to Swakopmund. We finally left Windhoek after being at safari engineers since 7 o'clock to sort out this problem on the car. Initially we thought it's a sensor, and then from there it escalated to wheel bearings, diff oil, as I explained to you earlier today on the video, what that all did. And yeah, so apart from that, we're on our way. So hopefully it's about 4 hours drive. We'll be in Swakopmund around 10 o'clock. Yeah.
It's been a long, hard season. I'm feeling weary to my bones. I guess that's my reason. I've packed my bags and now I'm gone.
2 hours after we left Windhoek, we realized that we still have a bit of a problem with the loss of power on the Land Cruiser, and I phoned Brian, and he said that he will sort it out and phone a few guys in Australia and ask them what's the alternative or what's the next step. And he promised me that he will have it sorted in the next morning. So the next morning we drove all the way from Swakopmund to Walvis Bay Airport, where we met Brian, and in the end the problem was the VNT sensor that created this whole mess. Swakop, we arrived here last night. It's got a long drive, tedious drive in the dark, but we're busy now packing or repacking and sorting everything out for our trip to Kunene. We're leaving tomorrow morning at 5 o'clock. And this morning we also had some more trouble with the Land Cruiser, but Brian flew in from Windhoek to Swakop and he actually sorted it out for us. Yeah, it was great to get service like that. You really appreciate it when people go the extra mile to assist you when you're on holiday. So Heine is busy packing his cruiser with everything that we need, and we also repacking our cruiser just to take the bare necessities up to the Kunene mouth, as we will be towing our bush lapa. I think it's about 400 kilometers along the beach, so it's going to be an interesting ride, but yeah, I'll keep you posted as we go along. So the whole trip is planned by Wild Skeleton Coast Adventure Tours, owned by Heine Trutter.
Kom ons kan bietjie.
Yeah, hopefully will get us safe in Kunene. And for those that never have seen such big fridges, this is the norm in Namibia. They don't muck around with a 40 litre or 60 litre. This is a
120 litre.
120 litres, so 2 times 120 litres.
One fridge, one freezer.
I think we're going more like on a hunting trip than a camping trip.
So, right.
Wat is dit?
Zijn kennis wel goed aan het
Wat is dat? Hoe je het nu net best keer? Well, needless to say, the Arabur or Arab boer is busy preparing something for tonight, and then obviously they need to make some food for the Kunene.
There's no carbs for the Kunene.
No carbs. This is all
Plant based.
yes. Vegetarian.
Okay.
Yeah, wheat-free, gluten-free products from
And obviously banana bread, so that is no carbs, it's just bananas. Yes.
So how does the cucumber and the banana bread fit together?
Just have to wait and see. Oh, it's you only a Oh,
Carbs.
that's carbs.
And sugar.
Always